Hey there, welcome back. This is Vanessa. I have got something really cool for you today. I'm going to show you two different ways that you can do transitions in your video. One is with a paid product and the other one is not. So I'm going to show you two different ways. So make sure you stick around so that you can find out how you can bring your videos up a level, right? We're always trying to kind of make them a little bit better and we learn as we go. So today we're going to talk about transitions. Now, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will see my videos every Tuesday and Friday where I will teach you how to use YouTube and affiliate marketing integrated as a business. Let's get busy and let's find out how to do some editing and making some transitions. It's so much fun. Now, the first place I'm going to show you how to do transitions is with a program that I use called Camtasia. I've been using this program for 2 years, and before I bought it, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope this is the right thing. I think being new, you're not sure what tools to buy and where to put your resources. You do need to buy things, but you're never sure. I highly, highly, highly put my name on this and recommend it. It is very easy to use. However, when I first started using it, I was so petrified of just making the video that I didn't take advantage of all the tools and all the neat things that Camtasia does. And one of the things I remember watching other people's videos and seeing how they did transitions, you know how it looks like the page is flipping or something like that. And I was like, wow, that is so cool. And I thought, I don't know how to do that. Oh my gosh, it is so easy. So I hope whoever I'm talking to right now, I hope that's you sitting there thinking that this is something that's hard, and I'm going to just show you how easy it is to do. Now, this is a program that you need to buy, but you pay a one-time fee and you have it forever. It's not like a monthly reoccurring fee or anything like that. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer in there. Sometimes they do updates and you can choose whether or not to update. I am getting the next update because I'll tell you why as a little tip at the end, because it has nothing to do with transitions, but let's jump into transitions because that's why you're here. Those of you that like to stay to the end, we can chat and talk about that. Now, what I did, I just put a picture of myself up there, okay? This is not a video. But anytime you do a transition, you want to cut the video, like slice it. So you're going to go up here to edit, and up right here it says split. So we're going to do a split, and see how there's these little lines here? The video has split, and that's where you do a transition. Now, I did a few ahead of time. Now I'm going to backtrack a little bit and I'm going to show you where I already added a transition right here. I used a picture of myself instead of a video so that you don't hear me talking over myself. So that's why I did it that way. But this one, I think I did a page roll because I use that one a lot. Now watch what happens. Watch the video up here. And see how it's a page turn. Okay, isn't that cool? All right, let's try something else. Let's do a fold. That might have been the fold. Let's do a circle stretch. That'll be the next one. Okay, now watch what happens. We're going to go to a circle stretch. Let's not take that long. I put too much space in between them. I apologize for that. There we go, circle stretch. Watch what happens. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? All right, let's do another one. Let's bring this up here. Let's try, it's so much fun. Let's do a cube rotate, okay? So you just drag it down here, put it on that right there where it's broke, the split, and then watch what happens. That's a cube rotate. Look at that, isn't that cool? All right, so you get the idea. These are all the cool things that you can do for transitions, and it just makes your video more interesting so that people, even though they're just sitting there watching you talk, you can throw those in there and just, you know, for their eyes so that there's something else going on besides just watching you. Now, some of you might say, well, I don't want to buy a software tool. I don't have the money right now. What can I do instead? And I'm going to show you something right now. You stick around and I'll show you in just a moment. What I've done here is I have a Twitter logo, okay, and I put it on a PowerPoint. These work just as well. So if you don't have a way to do transitions in your editing, this is a way that you can do it, especially if you're using a PowerPoint for your presentation. And I've used PowerPoints and sometimes I don't. I just try to change it up. But there are animations in here as well. For instance, transitions, I'm sorry. Here is a peel off. Page curl, airplane, origami. Is this cool or what? Dissolve, And you just hit the button up here at the top and leave it there. I'm changing it up, but you leave it there on that page. And then when you go through your PowerPoint, each time you turn the page, you have to do a transition for each page. It doesn't do it through the whole thing. Here's a checkerboard, blinds. How cool is this? Clock, ripple, honeycomb. And these are different than the Camtasia. So you have two options on different things that you can do. Here's glitter. All right, so you get the idea. So there's all kinds of different transitions, and you can do them right there on your PowerPoint. And then when you're showing your PowerPoint, now let me take you up to that left-hand corner right here where it says view. You have to put the PowerPoint in this mode, okay, the view mode, and then you just hit your enter key every time, or I think I hit my left key. Yeah, every time you're ready to show the next one. This was a video I did the other day. I'm just showing you that each time I hit it, then the transitions will show up, okay? But you have to put it into that mode up here, the view mode that I showed you. If you just pull it up and start videotaping, the transitions will not come up. So remember that if you're using PowerPoint. So you're really going to have to think it through, and you can put your face down here in the corner, you know, leave some room in the left-hand corner to have you showing as you're showing your stuff, but then each page will go ahead and do a transition, and it's a way you can do it and not have to spend any money, because most people have PowerPoint or Microsoft Office on their laptop. Hopefully. All right, there you go. Now go out there and start editing so that you can have fun with your videos. If you haven't started your channel, I have a free checklist down below. Go ahead and check that out and get your channel started. I've got tons of videos. I'll go ahead and put my playlist at the end of this video of all the different videos that will help you get started on YouTube so that you can start having fun and sharing knowledge that you have to the world, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? And it is scary at first, but I promise you it's a lot of fun once you get over that hump, and that's what I'm telling you to do right now. Go ahead and tell me down in the comments which one did you like best, and who's going to get started using those transitions on their video, who's going to up their game a little bit so that they can start having fun and making your videos have a little bit more variety. And before I go, I was just getting ready to check out. I told you that Camtasia just had an update, and I want to show you why I'm updating. When you do your videos in Camtasia, every time that you want to add things, like, you know, at the beginning when we say, hey, don't forget your notification bell, you have to drag it into this thing and then just tell Camtasia how long do you want that to be there. Well, when you're finished with your video, you have to clean everything out, and then when you go to edit the next video, you have to pull everything back in. Well, one of the upgrades, which I'm so excited about, I haven't gotten it yet, is everything in your media bin, you can save it. And I'm so excited about that, because then I don't have to keep dragging. It's little things like that that take time, but can you imagine not dragging all those logos and things that you like to use in every single time? Just save them, they're already there, and boom, you can go. And that's part of the upgrade. I didn't even read the others. That one, I was like, okay, I'm getting it. So when I say you have it for life, yes, you don't have to get the upgrades. I did not get the upgrades in the last 2 years. This year I'm getting it, and there's something I can use. So that's the cool thing. You don't have to upgrade, but you can if you want to. So well worth it. You decide. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, and have a great one.